R. Ashwin's retirement midway during the Border Gavaskar Trophy shocked a lot of fans and experts. They weren't really expecting it. And a lot of them would have really wanted Ashwin to come out and open and explain as to why he made that decision to retire midway during a tour. And Ashwin has now finally opened up and provided all the relevant details. Well, Ashwin, he has said that imagine if I wanted to play a farewell test but did not really deserve a place in the Indian team. Imagine if I was only selected because it was my farewell test. I didn't really want that. So one thing is for sure that R. Ashwin wasn't really keen on having a farewell test. What he really wanted was to definitely retire on a high, and that's what he has said in the quotes that he has mentioned on his YouTube channel, that I felt there was still strength in my cricket and that I could have played a bit more, but it's always better to leave when people ask why rather than why not. So R. Ashwin has definitely made it clear that he wanted to play a lot more cricket for India. Now, if we just try to read in between the lines, does it really mean that the management gave him an indication that you are not going to be part of a best 11 going forward in the remaining 3 matches of the Border Gavaskar Trophy and obviously the England tour and the series that India will play in 2025 and in the near future? Now, specifically during the BGT, Ashwin was only part of the Adelaide test, and after that India played a total of 3 matches. So Ashwin had retired after the Gabba test when he was not really a part of the playing 11. So maybe, just maybe, there was an indication or a hint that was given to him that you're not really going to be a part of our 11, and that's when maybe Ashwin has probably said that enough is enough and maybe I should call it quits. And if we just go by the last line here, the important keywords, but it's always better to leave when people ask why rather than why not, because Ashwin's form wasn't really that bad at all. He had done well in the Bangladesh series also in September, October 2024, did well in the New Zealand series too, but then it was a collective failure that India did not really win that series. It wasn't really because of the performances of or the average performances of Ashwin, but it was a collective failure that India failed to win a series at home against New Zealand, and that's what's obviously India's first home series loss in 12 years. Well, Ashwin, he also said that there's surely no need for a farewell. The game of cricket has given us so much joy and we have played with happiness. Well, obviously, Ashwin has retired on a high and he has made peace with the decision that he has made that he is not going to play international cricket now. He wants to be a part of domestic cricket, will definitely play IPL for Chennai Super Kings from IPL 2025. But then there was definitely a lot of fire under his belly as far as international cricket is concerned. But then he was probably given that hint that you're not going to be part of the best 11 going forward. But Ashwin, he is definitely not ranting about it, but he has made his peace. But overall, going by the form that he was in, maybe, just maybe, Ashwin could have persisted with as far as international cricket is concerned. And maybe someone from the support staff also could have probably told him that we would need you and your experience, not just in the BGT that obviously finished, but then in the England tour also. That's going to be important and in fact make or break for a lot of players and even the support staff too. Now, what do you think about R. Ashwin's comments on the retirement that he's taken from international cricket, and do you really agree with them? You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for all the exciting updates and analysis from the sporting world. Until then, on behalf of my producer Shivam, it's Siddharth Gulati saying goodbye.